In this month's What's Happening, we'd like to commemorate women's history by looking a little deeper into the experiences of women in attaining and graduating from higher education. As of 2019, the OECD Library reports 51% of 25 to 34-year-old women being in higher education in comparison to that of 39% of men in OECD countries. This particular rise in women obtaining tertiary education has been attributed to the greater variety of programs available, alongside the changing perception on the role of women in society. Furthermore, the predicted outcomes for those women who do achieve higher education are very much favorable. The Association of Public and Land-Grant Universities mentioned that women who do obtain a bachelor's degree are twice as likely to be employed as high school graduates, and are also more likely to have health insurance, subsequently having a much higher life expectancy. Financially, women who do have bachelor's degrees are also more likely to benefit from greater economic security, thus providing stability in the case that they do want to build a family later on. However, it is important to take note that the reality of achieving this road does not come easy for women. Despite overall participating more in higher education, women are far more concentrated in fields related to education, health, and welfare. With regards to fields of STEM or science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, women are still fairly underrepresented, even experiencing direct sex-based discrimination in the case that they are in these fields. Moreover, the small proportion of women in STEM tend to feel that their gender is particularly emphasized, experiencing a certain level of pressure to perform well as they are expected to represent women in that group. This pressure and inequality is further carried on into the workplace. In contrast to the statistics that more women are participating in higher education, women's earnings in the workplace are actually quite drastically lower than those of men in the same position. Even when they do hold the same degree, women on average still earn less than men for all fields of study across all OECD and partner countries. Not to mention, for every 100 men promoted to a managerial position, only 85 of women achieve the same. Women in these higher positions are also more likely to receive backlash or blames for failure as a result of higher expectations to perform. This situation is even more accentuated in fields of STEM, where women report experiencing high rates of discrimination, having their contributions ignored, and feeling isolated from their co-workers due to the lack of female role models, colleagues, and mentors available. So what's really holding these women back? Why are they as underrepresented as they are? Well, the unfortunate but inevitable truth is that these senior level jobs require extremely long working hours that women typically don't have as a result of carrying responsibilities borne onto them at home. Not to mention, women are twice as likely to have their judgments and expertise criticized than men, having to justify their competence by providing more evidence. It is only when we are able to eliminate the stereotype of carrying responsibilities being held by women, and when we are able to create a working environment where neither men nor women feel the need to sacrifice either their professional or domestic life, that we are able to create workplace equality for women and men. On that note, let's build towards a generation that upholds everyone equally. Let's create a safe space for women to grow and excel as well as anybody else. Here's to the women who give their all in what they do. Here's to the women who are struggling to get the recognition they deserve. Here's to us.